Dun, 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 dun.
Nice. A corn, or is that a weed? That is the question. I mean, I hope it's corn. It's pretty flimsy for corn. Maybe, yeah. I think it's corn. What else did I plant there? This looks more like corn. This one looks like a corn. It's equally like pretty flimsy. Wow, it's pretty weak sauce if I only got like 2 corns. Hello and welcome to Baker Brews. For those of you that don't know me, my name is Donna. I'm a stay-at-home mom to 2 boys. Here on this channel, we chat about homesteading in the city, and I share a ton of our family adventures. This is a garden tour video in June, your Canadian garden. We have had like super crazy hot weather, like 30 above. We've had pouring rain for like a few days. So we are like all over the board here. Like, it is crazy town. I put my plants out too early. Some of them suffered. Some of them suffered not necessarily due to the weather, but some of them suffered from my chickens. I have backyard urban chickens, so I let them out to play and scratch around in the dirt, and sure enough, they like ate stuff. And I lost stuff, and that's just part of life. So what are you gonna do? I'll go buy some stuff when it's on sale here in a bit, and then I'll replenish what I think didn't make it or what else I want. But I'm gonna take you on a little tour here. I got a little salad bar area I wanna show you. I got the kids' snack box, just some bushes, some berry bushes that are coming in really great. So let's go and jump into this garden tour.
Look at them! Oh my! So fluffy.
Well, hey, Lyric, you have a butterfly cage. Maybe we don't need to buy one this year. Just scoop some of them into it and get some food and sticks and stuff for them. We could reset your butterfly thing right now.
This is like my only 2 surviving pepper plants that I overwintered. They don't look super great, but I overwintered them. Dill that you like to eat. Up here is some dill that they like to come up here and just eat, so it's not growing too quick either, because you guys keep eating it. These are my 3 garden boxes. 1, 2, and 3. So the far one is the pepper one. So it's got peppers, marigolds, some kohlrabi, and peas. Then we have the raspberries. And then we have the tomato and sunflowers. You are still in it. Sunflowers did not do too well because I was finding we were having some mice in this garden box, which that was really annoying, but it seems like they're not here anymore, so that is good. No more fresh mouse holes. So we've obviously caught the little buggers, but these 4 tomato plants are doing super well, so I'm very happy about that. When I was bored, I threw some extra bean seeds in here as well. This is a sunflower in the back. Here's a little bean coming. I do need to come and weed, but I'm just kind of letting things go a little bit. And then right next to the tomato box, I have my 2 blueberry bushes. The one from last year was flowering like crazy, so I really hope we get some more blueberries on it because it had loads of flowers. And then we have the new blueberry bush, which doesn't have any flowers, but it's very luscious. So, and it got put a little farther back in the corner than I would have liked, but alas, what are you gonna do? It's there. At least now we have 2 blueberry bushes, because you need 2 in order to have any berries. The raspberries are very luscious. My hedge pushers were not enough. You can see I had to have hubby tie them up even further, and they're still draping. But that's okay. Teaches the kids not to run so close to the bushes. But they are very, very full, very luscious. Raspberries are typically an every other year kind of plant, so you'll get like one really heavy year with lots of berries, and then you'll have like a lighter year. I mean, I feel like we've had really good success and we've had loads of berries like crazy, so who knows what we're gonna get this year. As you can see, I didn't have time to even thin out my raspberries. There's some dead ones in here that I should have pulled out, but I didn't get around to it. This station, my hope for this station was that it would be a salad bar station, but I don't think these pots that I've picked are the best. This one fills with water like really bad and is always flooded. And then this one is being covered by a raspberry. But I think this is spinach that is coming right now in this one. So at least stuff is coming up. I just need to tie up that raspberry to get it out of there. But yeah, my hope was I'd love to have more of a salad bar station kind of going. It pairs with my other pot, which is just over here. This is my other like salad bar pot because everything in it is edible. So I got the Swiss chard at the top, I got pansies, which the flowers are edible, I got some cilantro, and then along the back side there should be some basil, and then up with the Swiss chard I planted some lettuce, which is just starting to come. So yeah, it looks so nice. It's just such a nice plant set here. It does get a lot of sun in this spot, so I do find I have to water it every day or else it looks pretty wilty. But it looks really good right now. And in behind it are our lovely haskap bushes, which I am so excited about, you guys. There are berries galore. There were flowers on it galore. And then it got pollinated like crazy. And now look, you can see blueberries in there. Those are the haskaps, and I am so pumped. Like, I can't believe we actually got more than 4. There's way more than 4 here, which is what we had last year. So I'm pumped. More than 4 is winning, and the bush is so healthy and happy. So I have 1 bush on this side, and then I have 1 bush on this side. Technically, it's like 2 and 2, so there's like 4 in here, which is, I think, is what is contributing to my like success here. It's just like more is better. And look at them all coming in. That is so exciting. Oh, that's just like what I want. Like, I just want berries galore to eat. Those gonna be awesome. Just to have some berries for the kids to nibble on and let this like take over will be so cool. All right, this is my peppers garden box, kind of dismally looking right now. So I did a video about like what you can pair with peppers, so I paired everything, you know. This poor kohlrabi is getting eaten alive here. I try not to let the chickens in here, but they really like kohlrabi, it seems. Then I threw in some beans. There's lots of beans, peas. Beans and peas are coming, doing well. And I think I did like 2 sets so that we'll have beans like all season. Like, I planted beans and then a week later I planted more, you know, because who knew if they were going to come up or not. But they're doing really well. Look, another decimated kohlrabi. And then this wimpy stick is 1 overwintered pepper plant, which like it has some new growth on it, but like, dang, that's not what I expected. Then here again, another wimpy stick with an overwintered pepper plant. Yep. This back here is a new pepper that I started from seed. Like it's there. They did get like a really hard hit because I planted them a little too early. I put them out a little too early, so yeah, that was my bad. But here's 1 more pepper plant as well. So I mean, what do I got? I count 1, 2, 3, 4. So I got 4 pepper plants. It's not nearly as many as I had hoped or as I had started. But what are you gonna do? And then in the front here is a row of carrots. So I got a row of carrots in the front, and then another row of carrots here in the front, and a marigold right on the end, you know, pestatur. So that is what this garden box is. It is definitely like mishmashy. It looks really wimpy, which makes me feel like I need to plant more, but I think I just need to give it time. Hey, you're being noisy, Patty. Okay. Okay. I am so happy with this garden box. This is the snack box for the kids, and I think it is going to turn out awesome. Look at these tomatoes. So these are cherry tomato plants. I have 2 of them. That's 6 that are coming through. Beans galore. So I'm hoping the beans will grow up the tomato cages and wrap around. Kind of like a bean teepee is what I'm going for. So yeah, lots of bean seeds that came through here. And I think these are our purple peacock beans, the pole beans, which if I remember last year, they climbed the trellises like crazy. So we'll see if I have to go and get some like bamboo stakes as well. I think I might bamboo stake this one and do like the bean teepee thing, because I think that is a really cute and fun idea. I did put some, this is where my kohlrabi was initially. And yeah, it all got eaten alive. There's no kohlrabi in here. Oh, it's like wimpy kohlrabi here, wimpy kohlrabi over here. Poor thing. So it just had a hard go with the chicks when we were letting them out to play a lot. Troublemakers, get out of there. Go on. You guys is in trouble. Mommy says that's enough. That's enough pecking around. Time to go back. And so that's what happened here. But yeah, beans galore, which our family is like loves beans. We love beans. There's a few odd peas in here too. This I think is an onion. Like I was gonna cut it, like rip it out, but then I pulled it and I was like, dang, that smells like an onion. So I left it because I don't know what it's gonna turn into. So yeah, we'll see what's there. And then this bald patch is supposed to be asparagus. Yeah, there's no asparagus there. I think I killed it again. Or chicken ate it and it's gone, alas. And then right on the end here, I'm so happy it's still alive, is my bleeding heart bush. It's got 1 flower. I'll take it. 1 flower means it's doing all right. More evidence of chicken decimation here, as you can see. I had high hopes. I planted. It got decimated. Look, and this one too. You can see where my pea pod was dead. So my mommy gave me a tomato to replace. This is the chicken coop planter box. And the kids are inside with their chickens. Where are you, buddy? There you are. Aw, you got your chicks. Very cute. In this chicken coop garden planter, this one is like shade. This is like full shade, but it's not doing too bad considering it's like shaded all the time. I got 2 pansies, I got a tomato, and I got a zucchini. Scattered around, I'm pretty sure I planted marigolds, and I thought I planted peas, but you know, occasionally a chicken gets in here, so like I don't know if they're gonna come up or not.
Especially Skywalker's dad to them.
All right. Into the main garden. Okay, just so I don't forget what I've done. So right where you can see that beautiful pumpkin, I planted the cucamelons, but I forgot about them. So they dried out and they died. Anyway, so I planted a couple more cucamelon seeds and cucumber seeds. I don't have any luck with cucumbers or cucamelons, but you know, for fun, I did it. And then you can see that little trench, that's beans. And then on the back row by the peppers, I planted a short row of kale. Then these 2 little watermelons that aren't looking so hot are going to be surrounded by beans all the way to around this tomato. Beans, beans, beans. Because you know what? I have good luck with beans and I like beans. So that is what I have done there. And then our in-ground garden plot with the trellis. which I'm really hoping will be luscious and full this year. That is my goal, is to have it luscious and full. So in the front here, I'll start with, I got tomatoes, and then I surrounded them with beans. I thought I planted a row of carrots as well. I can't remember. This is what happens. I'm like, oh yeah, I'll throw some seeds here, and then I just can't remember what I planted where. And then this way, and then on this side, we have our peas, which are coming up. I have some zucchini on the ends, which I'm very pumped about. I hope they get really big. I put them on the ends so that I could tie them up to the trellis and get them more like up. And obviously like beans galore again. And then on the other side, we have the pumpkin, which is starting to climb, which is awesome. It's more climbing to the side. I gotta get it more up. Peas as well, and another row of beans coming in. In the back area here, I have 2 lonely peppers. 1 and 2. This spot gets really wet when I turn the hose on, so I find that it's a little extra wet for them, but oh well. Then behind them is a row of carrots. It's not coming through very strong yet. And then behind that, that's the onion that sprouted. And behind that are 2 sunflowers. 1, 2. I thought I had planted more than that, but you know, I don't think they're coming up either. I love seeing plants popping out of the ground. Look. Bean. 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 No, wait, that's just a flower top. Just kidding. Bean. And here's some more bean. 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 Yay. To our luscious side alley. Look at all this clover. Man, like it's so luscious. There is my rhubarb, which I wanted to show you guys because I'm gonna pick it. I'm gonna make rhubarb juice already. If you haven't seen that video about how to make rhubarb juice, it is so easy, it is so good. I want to make juice, and then I want to take the rhubarb pulp. I've recently been adding like the rhubarb pulp to waffles. Oh, I love it. I love it so much. It's so good. It's so tangy.
How to pull a rhubarb. Step 1.
The camera's almost out of juice.
This is how you pull a rhubarb, okay? Step 1, you pull it. Step 2, you whip off the leaf. Step 3, put this in a pile. Step 4, put the leaf in the pile.
There you go. Those are the steps. The only spot that I have to come back and like hand weed is this rocky area right next to the neighbors, because I mean, I don't care about the dandelions, but I was picking Canada thistles out of here like crazy for years now. The Canada thistle problem is way down, but there's this one weed, pain in the butt, called a cleaver that's really sticky, and if you don't get rid of it, it's really invasive and it sticks to your clothes really bad. So that is the one that I hand pick and throw away. I'll show you what it looks like here. So this is a cleaver, and it's like a cactus. If you leave even a piece of it, it'll come back. It's really prickly, even sticking to my fingers. So this is one that I try to like totally get rid of the whole thing and put it in the green bin. Gone, gone, gone. And then my little back side area here, not as fruititious. Not really popping up a whole lot. The only thing that I can really see, I mean the clover is obviously spreading, but I planted a row of radishes. So they are all coming up, and I thought I saw some little corns coming up. Like this area is just very shaded. So, I mean, I planted everything really early, but the corn may not get enough growing light days here in this spot, so we'll see. But these strawberries, man, they are doing awesome. Like, I'm so happy. They're so green. They're not putting out a lot of flowers, but they're very green. They look very luscious. They survived the winter. So maybe I'm thinking these ones that have come past the little gate, I think I might dig it up and move it into a pot and hope it does better like in a pot over the summer. Would be really fun. All right, this is the side alley, and I wanted to film and talk about what I planted here before I forgot. So I have 2 rows. The back row is a row of corn, just a variety of corn that we had left over. I think it's like a silver queen and a nice yellow sun variety. And then intermixed with that, I also planted some green beans because I'm hoping they will trellis up the corn and up the trellises. And then in the front row, I have a row of radishes, which, you know what, I don't really care if I don't get radishes because I'm happy if it goes to seed and I get radish pods because they were so good in salads and everything. And this area is a little fenced off area, kind of in our side, we call it the side alley, so the chickens can't get into it. And yeah, just like a little extra garden space. It is very shaded. This is a very shaded area. It doesn't do super great, but it's still fun to have more room, right, for garden stuff?
No strawberries yet.
No strawberries yet. Any caterpillars? Make sure if there are caterpillars on those that you pull them off.
I see
You
a
check.
bunch.
I saw some holes
Check on the bottom.
right there. Do you see this leaf here that has holes? I like to flip it over, and then if you see any green caterpillars, you take them off and squish them because they're eating your strawberries, and you won't get strawberries if the plant has to try and protect itself from the caterpillars. This one is looking pretty decimated.
Ooh. I don't see anything.
No caterpillars? They're sneaky. Thanks so much for joining me, guys, for this little garden tour in June. I hope you guys are having an awesome garden growing season yourself. I've seen so many awesome garden tour videos. I'm so inspired, and I just can't wait to be eating like crazy out of the garden.